Welcome back to A Welder's Life for Me series, and you've obviously been watching the progression of this staircase and thought, oh, I want to see the final thing. Well, here it is. Ready? The reason why I didn't have a video of it completed done earlier is because I made one vital mistake. Everything went in beautifully. It all came together. I got the woodworker in. He cladded the steel structure in wood. It looked fantastic. We got all the pieces welded on. And it was the last thing to do. We got all the glass in at this stage, and I was just attaching all of these, what they're called as standoffs. These are stainless steel standoffs, and what they consist of is a boss, a spacer if you like, and a front piece, which is this, which has got little nylon sleeve with a rubber protectors on it, and this goes through the glass, through the boss, through the wood, then into the steel, which is threaded. Now the only problem is that the bosses are also threaded. The idea, because, well, you can see the countersunk holes, you would have attached this, screwed that onto a piece of wood, and then this would have attached to the boss on the wood, not accounting for internal steel work. And what had happened was, you can see this hole, I had the boss in between these two pieces. I'm going to have to get it in, it's difficult with only one hand. So the boss was in between the glass and the wood, and I need to go through the boss to locate into the steel on the other side. And what happened is I thought I was in the steel, and I wasn't. I was pressing against the steel, and because this has got rubber on it, it was gripped, it pressed against the glass, and because it's threaded, every time I turned it, it was pushing the glass back out, pushing it out, to the point where it exploded. The last sheet of this glass obliterated into a billion pieces. It was a loud bang, and there was a lot of glass all shattered everywhere on the floor. Just a little thing like that, everything just obliterated, because it's toughened glass. It just explodes. And so I hadn't done a video after that. And it cost me at least £1,500 worth to get it replaced. The glass didn't quite cost that much, but yeah, if you add VAT and delivery on top of that, it comes to roughly 1,200 quid. 1,500 quid. So finally, the new piece of glass has arrived, and with good help from a friend of mine called Tony Ingerfield, who's also an awesome blacksmith, we managed to get it in. And I haven't taken shots of how we did any of that, just because the whole process stresses me out so much. I didn't want to do any kind of filming whatsoever. But to give you a visual breakdown, I've got this 1.5 ton block in tackle, this pallet with wheels on it and a piece of foam, and I basically had to get this piece of glass slotted up in between the wood and that beam, so there's not a lot of room, so the piece of glass had to kind of go up and over in this weird kind of a way like that. And fortunately there's this shelf here. Now what I did is I built a frame, a steel frame that went up and over, and it had a leg coming down here with a foot there, and we basically hung the blocking tackle from that coming down, and just very gently and easy lifted the glass in position and doing the final fittings. So after this I've just got to put the stainless steel posts in. You can see I've done these ones here already. I'm trying to finish them off with a nice bit of beading just to make it look pretty. You can see there's the post there, and that basically locates over this structure here. That's welded to a beam, and the stainless steel slots over the fitting here and the glass, and then the beading goes either side, protecting it. So for me this is really just a relief video. I'm just glad it's done and it's finished, and I can take some nice photos of it. But any questions or things that I haven't answered within this video, just leave comments below, and I can tell you what went on. I'm just glad it's in. Happy forging, a life worth living. I've got that shed to build now.